What's going on, everyone? I'm going to be showing you how to use the thoracic Denneroll. It looks like this, okay? This is to correct the posture of the mid-back. So sometimes you'll see people having, your mid-back is called a kyphotic curve. If they have a hyperkyphosis, people will be rounded, and you have three areas of roundedness. Sometimes it can be right here, okay? Coming rounded like this. It can be in the middle, and then in the lower as well. To correct this at home and help support the adjustment, your doctor will recommend what we call the thoracic Denneroll, okay? So you'll get this with it if the doctors do make that recommendation. And in here is a record sheet. It'll show you how long to use it. Initially, you're gonna wanna work your way up to the 15 and 20 minute mark, exactly like the cervical Denneroll, but you're gonna start low and slow. This one's a little bit more aggressive than the cervical Denneroll, but it does work really well, and there's a lot of good research behind it. So you'll get this, like I said, with your Denneroll. I'm going to show you the three different ways to use it depending on your curve. So this one is going to be for the upper thoracics. You'll notice that the slide or the angle is going down. This is if I had a higher hyperkyphosis in my upper mid back. So this is going to come right like that. The apex is going to go where the most curved area of the thoracic or the mid back is. So if my curve is sticking out right here, okay, I'm gonna get that apex, I'm gonna place it right underneath it. And then I'm gonna keep my feet flat like this, and I'm just gonna allow my hands to lay by my side. And then I'm going to start a timer and see how far I can get. Like I said, we're gonna start low and slow. So if it only takes 30 seconds, if you can only do it for 30 seconds before it becomes uncomfortable, then do it for 30 seconds. And then you're gonna work your way up to 15 to 20 minutes over time, okay? Now, if it's in the middle of the mid-back, I'm going to place it. Again, your doctor will tell you what position to place it in, but this is just a generalized how-to video. So now say it's in my middle of my thoracic spine. So I'm gonna place it right here. The apex is gonna go right underneath. Notice the angle is still angled down, okay? So I'm gonna keep my legs flat or my feet flat, and I'm gonna allow my neck to just relax, hands on my side, okay? So again, this is more aggressive, especially if you have that increased curvature in the mid-back. Now, if it's a lower increased curvature that we're trying to correct, to get to that point, you're gonna rotate the thoracic Denneroll, okay? And the apex is gonna be here. So if that's that area where the mid-back meets the low back, it's gonna be down here. I'm going to place it like this. Lean back. And then relax back. Okay. Good. As you can tell, it's kind of hard to get up. So I'm gonna place my elbows by my side and push up, help lift me with my shoulders and my elbows, my triceps, so that I'm not putting a lot of pressure on the mid-back. So you might only get to a minute initially. And then, like I said, work your way up to that 15 to 20 minutes. If you can't do it, you've been consistently trying to do it for a few weeks and you cannot, please consult one of the doctors and let them know. This is done exactly like a cervical Denneroll. It's done on a flat surface, a harder surface. Do not do it on a bed because you're not gonna get essentially the most bang for your buck, okay? All right, thank you guys.